Go to your article.
All
Let's do
right.
your article.
So
You're teaching me this. So
Okay.
this car that you're about to mention, I don't know anything about.
I had to learn a little bit about it too. I had heard about their original car. So they have two. I guess this is technically their second car. But Dallara has been making. They've been making chassis and engines and primarily chassis for racing series for a very long time, like since the 70s.
Okay.
They primarily make chassis for I think they make for Formula One. I know they make for Formula Two. They make chassis for IndyCar. They make chassis for Le Mans, the WEC, IMSA. Like they make basically if there's a single seat race car chassis, they probably make it.
Okay.
They also make WEC like Le Mans, like LMP prototype chassis as well. And one of the new WEC regulations includes a Dallara chassis option, rather than using a factory hypercar. So they have quite a lot of experience with making fast cars. So
Sounds like they're pretty important in the motorsports world.
just a bit. So they have finally decided to go on ahead and make a road car. And this road car was called the Stradale. It was limited to 600 models. Used a 2.3 liter Ford EcoBoost engine, made 400 horsepower. And Stradale, of course, is Italian for road legal.
The EcoBoost engine, was it a 6-cylinder or a 4-cylinder?
4-cylinder.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just, I don't know. I was just interested.
So it's the one that's out of the Mustang.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
the EcoBoost Mustang. Yeah. So weighs only 1,885 pounds. The Stradale does. The regular base Stradale,
1,800 and...
85 pounds. It's light, very light.
That's very light.
And it's just 0 to 62 or 0 to 100 kilometers in 3.25 seconds.
Okay.
Top speed of 174. That's the base Stradale. That's the regular Stradale. It's a open top roadster with the ability to put a roof on. However, what they've now been spied doing is testing a track-only variant of it called the Stradale EXP. And it's got a slightly different front end because this is not, road legal, so they can get away with.
It's
this
not road
one's-
legal at all.
It's not road legal.
Oh.
So the original Stradale is.
Right.
It's called Stradale specifically because it's road legal.
Gotcha.
This one isn't.
All
So-
right. So they're really going to purpose-built track car.
Exactly.
Okay.
So picture in your head like an old Le Mans prototype car from like the early 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
That's what this looks like. So it's got
Oh, man.
zero windshield. They took away the windshield. It's got a massive spoiler out back. Swan neck, of course. Because that's what's most efficient nowadays that we found, apparently. And it's got a massive front splitter that just basically hugs the ground.
Right.
And you cannot go over this thing might suck at Sebring.
Just
'Cause Sebring is so
crashing
bumpy.
down the ground.
Yep, just and you're just gonna scrape every bump,
Oof.
scrape every bump.
That
But you know what?
undercarriage won't look good.
The undercarriage is meant to withstand that. It's made entirely of carbon fiber. It's meant to withstand that. So yeah, they've decided to make this. They also tried to camouflage the difference. Don't know how don't know why they tried. Like there's clearly a difference between this car and the road car when you've got a massive rear wing sticking up out the back.
Right.
And a front splitter that sticks out 2 feet in front of the car.
Yeah.
But I mean, this thing's going to be absolutely bonkers. The
I
original.
haven't. Wait. So how many people can a seat? Because I haven't seen any pictures at all.
Here, I got you. So it's got 2 seats.
Okay.
And actually, tell you what.
It reminds me of the what is it called? Is it Lotus 211?
That's kind of the idea behind it. So
That's what it looks
the
like.
initial Stradale was inspired by old Lotus sports cars.
Okay.
So super light,
There you go.
little bit of power, right?
And
Add
Yep.
lightness. And
Yep.
the words of what's his name from Lotus. I don't remember his name. Colin
yeah,
Chapman, I think.
I remember hearing that though.
Yeah. So I think his name was Colin Chapman. So that was his philosophy, and that's basically what Dallara has decided to do here, right? So just take a super light car, put in a little bit of power, 400 horsepower. It's not outrageous. And then just go to town.